All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the first of two games between the Atwater High Falcons and visiting Buhach Colony Thunder. Quite a windy day today, so it's going to make our job a little difficult. We already had one batch of stats go flying, but I'm here with my good friend Robert Buckley. He will be giving us a little color commentary today. He's been doing his research day and night for the last 3 days.
Filling in for Nathan Braga today.
Yeah.
It's his birthday, actually, and he had other plans.
Yes, actually he's stuck in class, so
yes,
working on his master's. So Mr. Braga will be without us today. I'm sure he is listening. We're going to get right to it as the Falcons have taken their infield warm-ups. We have Tyler Zeller on the mound for the Falcons today. As another piece of really stats goes flying.
Wind blown here.
Zeller comes in to tonight's matchup
with a 4-1 record and a 1.55 ERA.
He's dealing for the Falcons, 40-plus innings. Here we go. Zeller is going to pitch to Dalton Jeffries, the pitcher for Buhach. The first pitch is a low, ball one. Jeffries showing bunt. Second pitch from Zeller. He kicks and delivers. Jeffries hits a high fly ball to center field. Gilbert Rodriguez in, and he will make the catch. Very nicely one down for the Falcons.
Fly ball is going to be tough today with this wind blowing all around. The outfielders are really going to have to concentrate on both teams.
Yeah, this will not be an easy play in the outfield, that's for sure. Coming up next, for Coach Wakefield, we have Mr. Ramos playing third base today. He takes a called first pitch strike. The pitch, Zeller delivers. That's hit sharply to second base. Maynow has it. Easy throw over to Bear to get the speedy Ramos for the second out. So two easy outs here, two quick ones for Zeller. He seems to be in midseason form. Getting the nice ground ball, easy fly ball to the previous hitter, to Jeffries. And that will bring up the third place hitter, Mr. Young. He is playing third base. He's playing first base. He is the third position. Playing first base for the Thunder this afternoon.
And
first pitch is taken for a ball.
It was key for Atwater to get those first two hitters out because Young is the leading hitter for Buhach Colony, hitting .393 with nearly a 500 on-base percentage.
Wow. Yeah, those are two huge outs by Zeller. And good defense behind him, so they picked him up nicely there. We got a 1-0 count. Swinging, strike two. Excuse me, strike one. Swinging second pitch, strike one. Again, we're in the top of the first here. It's a very breezy afternoon. Zeller gets a breaking pitch over there in for strike two. 1-2 count to the third place hitter, Young. I apologize. We will get first names for you at the break. But right now we have Mr. Young at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Looks like Dalton Beatty's going to get that one. And we'll throw easily out for the third out. So 1-2-3 inning for Zeller. Very nicely done. We will, after one, no hits, no runs, no errors.
That's exactly how Coach Pimentel wanted this game to start for the Falcons.
First good clean inning of baseball. Here after just a half inning, we have 0-0 on Talon Vision.
It was funny. before the game too, Dalton told me don't mess up my name.
All right, we are back for the bottom of the first inning here at Atwater Memorial Ballpark. Again, this is the first of 2 games between crosstown rivals Atwater Falcons and Buhach Colony Thunder. We have Dalton Jeffries on the mound for the Thunder this afternoon. He has been on a little bit of a hot streak, to say the least.
He has been dominant. .82 earned run average. You heard me right. There's not even a 1 in front of that.
Comes out firing with a first pitch strike to Victor Tiscarino.
He also has 6 wins on the season, and opponents are only batting .118 off him. So only hitting 100.
Victor fouls that one up and over the dugout for strike 2.
Jeffries establishing the strike zone early. Easy to see why he's been so dominant.
Absolutely. He's going right after these Falcon hitters. But nice to see Falcon hitters not shying away, not taking any pitches, going right back after him. 0-2 pitch. Taken for a ball, low and outside.
Good take by Tiscarino there, who is hitting over 500 for the season, or right over 500. So he's having a great year himself.
He's been a great table setter for Coach Pimentel and the rest of the Falcon batting order. A 1-2 pitch from Jeffries. That'll be low for ball 2. Brings it to a 2-2 count. Jeffries still okay. Still's got a 2-strike count. Got some pitches to work with. Haven't really seen a breaking pitch from him yet early in the game. He's been throwing all fastballs, but it's easy to see why. If I had a radar gun, I'd guess maybe low 90s. 2-2 pitch. Victor fights it off. It's going to drop into center field. And easy play for Bianchi out there in center field. Excuse me, not Bianchi. DuPont.
And he definitely muscled up on that last fastball.
Darren DuPont. Yeah, that one looked to be coming in, but nice for Victor to almost like he fisted that off, but it went to center field. So
almost fell in, yeah.
These outfielders are playing shallow, and I guess they can with a fireballer like Jeffries on the mound. Here is Ricky Mena.
Sometimes the harder they throw, the farther they fly if a hitter makes good contact.
Now you're talking. Now you're talking. We need to have some of the Falcon power hitters get a hold of one. Take it right out of Atwater Memorial Ballpark. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Brings the count to 1-1. Again, this is Ricky Mena, Falcon's second baseman. About almost a shortstop there.
Mena does have good power. If these outfielders aren't careful, they'll see one go right over their heads.
1-1 pitch. Curveball in the dirt. 2-1 count here upcoming for Mena. Bottom of the first, early on. Again, the wind is howling here at Atwater Memorial Ballpark. Here's the pitch. Mena well behind that. Fastball up around his letters. Count will be 2-2. So what do you think here? Dalton stays with the fastball or tries an off-speed pitch? His off-speed pitches early on have been a little bit low and out of the zone. Stays with the breaking pitch, grounder to shortstop. He gobbles it up and throws it on over to first for the second out of the inning.
Both teams making the routine plays early on today.
Yeah, it's nice to see, good baseball teams doing the fundamentals, taking a ground ball, taking it on, charging that one, taking it on the easy hop. Had plenty of time, get a nice throw over there, make it easy on your first baseman. Dalton Beatty comes up for the Falcons, and he looks at a pitch low and outside.
Checked his swing there, and Dalton comes in today with a .429 batting average, .484 on base percentage, and he leads the Falcons with 24 hits on the season.
Beatty comes from a long line of brothers at Atwater. Played on the baseball team. Second left-handed batter, if I recall correctly.
Right. You named his brother
Yes.
earlier, actually.
Yes, Colton.
When Dalton made the putout in the first inning.
Yeah, I went to was at high school for a year with Colton, so that's the last one I remember. Dalton is hard for me to remember. 1-1 count. Inside, called strike. Brings it to a 1-2 count. Both Colton and Dalton really did have a lot of power, and this ballpark suits them very well. That's only 300 down the right field line, 300 feet, as opposed to 320 down the left field line. That's going to be a fly ball. Shallow left field. Center field is going to call him off and make the put out, but that one was not easy. The wind was blowing that ball around, but a good play by the center fielder.
Bermuda's Triangle almost got lost between
That's
the
right.
three.
That's right. So after one inning, the score is 0-0. Falcons go in order, although it took a few more pitches from Mr. Jeffries, it seemed like. But leading off the second inning, we will have Pritchard, Sherman, and the designated hitter, Verdon Coase for the Thunder. When we return on Talon Vision.
This wind's brutal, man. What's up? How's it going? Stay out of trouble. Yeah. Yep. Is the sound fine? And welcome back to Talon Vision. It's the top of the second with Pritchard leading off for the Thunder. He's the number 4 hitter. And this comes after a quick first inning. Both the Falcons and the Thunder went down in order, 1, 2, 3.
Pritchard takes a first pitch strike from Mr. Tyler Zeller. Justin Pritchard. Looking for the first names. Here we go. Second pitch, Justin Pritchard fouls that one straight back over the backstop. So Tyler Zeller up. Go ahead, Robert.
I was going to say, I was pounding the strike zone, and last time I saw him pitch, he was doing the same thing. I guess that's how you get an ERA that low.
That's right. Quick. Yeah, he is aggressive with the hitters and has some waste pitches. Ground ball, that's going to be into left field. Good piece of hitting there by Pritchard. That was a breaking ball. Hung up a little bit too high in the zone. Pritchard went with that outside pitch nicely and took it into left field. That brings to the plate. Let's see here, Mr. Sherman, Matthew Sherman. Matt Sherman doing the catching for Coach Wakefield and Dalton, battery mate with Dalton Jeffers. That's a fly ball into center field. Gilbert Rodriguez camps underneath it. The easy put out as Pritchard retreats to first base. So again, like you said, Tyler Zeller pounding the zone and getting some quick outs. Yeah.
It's going to help him go long in the game if he keeps on going quick outs like that.
Absolutely, yeah. Case Verdon Coase comes to the plate for the Thunder. Big kid, 6'6".
Big strike zone.
Breaking pitch in for a strike. Yeah, Case is actually the goalie for the water polo team in the fall, and he is a stone wall in the cage for the Thunder water polo team.
Must be a terror in that Falcon shallow end.
Yes.
Standing off the bottom.
He's up to his belly button's about showing there, and he's pretty dominant. It's hard to score on him in the shallow end. Case fouls this one back. Quick 0-2 count for Tyler Zeller and the Falcons. Zeller pounding the zone, pounding it.
Looking for a ground ball here, somewhere up the middle.
Absolutely, double play depth.
Minna and Beatty turn a 2-ball.
Pitch out, and we're going to get a quick throw over. Pritchard able to get back quickly. Good idea there from Coach Wakefield, assuming that's got to be called from the dugout.
You mean Coach Pimentel called the pickoff?
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got it mixed up.
And with an 0-2 count, that's even better
Coach
idea because he
Pimentel,
doesn't
yes.
want to throw anything too much over the zone.
Right.
And an 0-2 count, breaking ball count, ball in the dirt, good time to maybe for Coach Wakefield to give the still signal.
You're right. Yeah. So. Thank you. Always keeping me in line here, Buck. Had it mixed up. We are at 2-2 count on Case Verdon. Runner goes. Verdon waves at it. That'll be strike 3. But Pritchard will be in safely to second base. So the Thunder will move.
And actually we have a batter's interference on that.
Oh, fantastic.
And the runner's going to be called out because of the interference.
So Case
Verdon.
took off. He struck out and walked right in front of Matt Parker as he was throwing down to second base.
Yeah. The ball did it did seem like it was put off course a little bit.
Yeah, a little late. Little off course. All right. 3 outs for the Falcons. We will go to the middle of the second inning. Score remains 0-0 with Dalton Jeffries back on the mound for the Thunder when we return on Talon Vision. Click it off, put it on internal. Hold that. Kind of.
Leading off. And a first pitch breaking ball by Jeffries, swung through by Parker. Good pitch to start the inning off there.
Matt Parker comes to the plate for the Falcons, doing the catching. Fouls that one back over the first baseline, who actually hit the light post, so that was pretty good aim there by Mr. Parker. Don't know if he did that intentionally. Doubt it, but he got it. So 0-2 count here for Dalton Jeffries. Ahead of the hitters, like Tyler Zeller, attacking the zone. 0-2 pitch, breaking ball in the dirt, will be taken for ball 1.
It's a good hold up there by Parker. That pitch looked good. Had a sharp bite to it at the end.
Yeah, it looked great from up here. I would have been out. Strike 3 swinging. Jeffries comes set, 1-2 pitch, and he delivers. Parker fights another one off.
A little behind on the fastball there. He's going to have to shorten up his swing.
A little bit behind. Nice to see him shorten up, though. and get contact on anything. Falcons will undoubtedly be looking to go the opposite way with Jeffries on the mound. He is by far one of the harder throwers in the CCC. His 1-2 pitch, taken high, another fastball. Parker evens the count at 2-2.
And again, the outfield, especially center and right field, are playing pretty shallow.
Way shallow.
Especially
really
for
shallow.
a number 4 hitter.
Third pitch, swinging strike for Matt Parker. That one, good looking fastball.
High heater.
High heater, took care of him. One away for the Falcons. And we have Bear Vasquez up to the plate here. First baseman for the Falcons. Bear will get his first crack at Dalton Jeffries. First pitch is a swinging strike, and Bear gets a hold of one.
That
Deep
ball is
to center field. And he's not going to catch it. Bear is into second base, standing with an easy double. That ball just kept carrying and carrying and carrying. And like you said, the previous batter, the outfielder's playing really, really shallow. That ball was quickly over the head of the center fielder, Darren DuPont.
Especially with the wind blowing about.
And the wind was
you
taking
always
that
want to
one.
be taking a fly ball. You want it in front of you with a wind like this. I
Right.
mean, trying to track a fly ball backwards with the wind.
Yeah,
makes it tough.
he took an interesting route there. We aren't as sophisticated as ESPN, but if we had the the trail cam there,
Right.
his trail would have been a nice little zigzag. Nevertheless, Tyler Zeller up with a man in scoring position, looking to help himself out today. Takes first pitch, fastball high for ball 1. Jeffries, first time we've seen him out of the stretch today. Vasquez with his lead at second base. Jeffries comes, sets, and delivers. Zeller gets a nice bunt down. Jeffries will field that one and throw Zeller out easily. Vasquez over to third on the sacrifice bunt by Zeller. So the Falcons get a runner 90 feet closer to putting the first run on the board here. Vasquez moving over to third base. Nice piece of bunting there by Mr. Zeller.
And now, like you said, the first run of the game is only 90 feet away. Now Dalton's got to be extra careful here with his breaking ball, something in the dirt. And Vasquez is going to be aggressive on the base paths.
Yeah, Vasquez is a big kid, but does have some speed. So he will look to take home should Jeffries let one get away from him here.
They don't call him Bear just because he's a big, strong guy.
That's right.
Bears are
Quick like a bear. Ryan Sanchez up to bat for the Falcons. He drops one into center field, and that's going to fall for the first run of the ball game. Great piece of hitting by Ryan Sanchez. Fisted that one off into center field. Darren DuPont came in, made a great diving attempt at that ball. That ball just bounced out of his glove. Sanchez, RBI single. Give him a single there, not an error. Give him a single.
Oh, that's
give him
a single. He dove for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give him an RBI single.
Extra effort.
With, who do we have up here now? Mr. Curiel, Brandon Curiel, playing right field today for Jared Pimentel and the Falcons. All right, I'm a little behind on the scoreboard. I apologize for that one. Let's see. Jeffrey starts Curiel out with a first pitch strike. Bottom of the second. Jeffrey's in the stretch again. He comes set and delivers. Sanchez takes off. Curiel looks like a hit and run. He fouls that one away. Off to the right side. We'll come back with an 0-2 count.
Like that idea there. Keep putting the pressure on Buhach to make plays.
Absolutely, yeah. Pimentel and the Falcons know all too well the Thunder are capable of scoring some runs, so got to take as many opportunities as you can get. Quick pick over to first base. Sanchez dives back safely. 0-2 count here on Brandon Curiel, 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. Falcons on the board, 1-0 on a nice windy day here at Atwater Memorial Ballpark. Curiel fouls it off again. We'll keep it at 0-2 and reset and do it over again. These Falcon bench players are getting their activity, getting their warm-up here, retrieving all these foul balls. Coach Pimentel got a couple more dozen baseballs in for this the week series with Buhach, anticipating, Dalton Jeffries, ball in the dirt. Sanchez hung up. He's going to get back safely to first base. 1-2 count upcoming to Curiel, but you got to think with a fireballer like Jeffries, the Falcons are going to be fouling off some pitches and trying to make contact any way they can. So Pimentel was ready with a couple extra dozen baseballs. Curiel again fouls it off, staying alive.
Especially with the ivy here at Memorial Ballpark. Needs to disappear in that ivy.
Absolutely.
Not just baseballs.
Absolutely. The great commercial, the Wrigley Field ivy,
exactly.
where they pull, who is that? Andre Dawson out of the ivy?
Yeah, hey,
we don't know what's back there.
When I played on that one, I think we may have lost a couple players in that ivy, so they could still be out there.
Curiel fouls it off again.
Breaking ball, and he's able to foul it off.
Deadlocked in a battle here.
This pitch.
1-2 count. Ryan Sanchez is at first base. Brandon Curiel, the number 8 hitter for the Falcons. Deadlocked in a battle with Dalton Jeffries. Pick over to first base. Close. Good pick by Young. Brandon Young over there at first base. That pickoff attempt was in the dirt, and Young stabbed at it nicely.
It's nice to have a base running threat when you're hitting. Keeps the pitcher's mind not quite 100% focused.
Absolutely, yeah. Can maybe make a mistake, and Sanchez takes off. Curiel again. Great battle here going on. This is the 9th pitch of the inning, or the at-bat, excuse me.
And he only has 1 ball, so most of these have been foul balls.
Yeah, Jeffries attacking the zone. That was the 5th foul ball attempt. Foul ball. Swinging strike from Curiel, excuse me. Jeffries comes set again. Delivers, and Curiel takes that one into right center. Easily underneath it, Darren DuPont in center field. But what a battle from Curiel. That was a great at-bat. Got some extra pitches out of Dalton Jeffries.
And the Falcons are able to get on the board.
Yeah, after 2 innings, Falcons take the early lead on the Thunder, 1-0. We will be back for the start of the 3rd inning from Atwater Memorial Ballpark on television. We're back here for the top of the 3rd inning. Tyler Zeller will pitch to Shane Bell, right fielder, and Shane Bell takes a high fastball, 1-0 count from Mr. Zeller. Bell foul ball, sharply foul down the 3rd base line. 1-1 count. Zeller back on the bump for the Falcons. He works fast. We are in the top of the 3rd inning. Zeller pitches. Curveball. Very close. 2-1 count. Good take by Shane Bell there.
Good 0-2 pitch there. Or sorry. It's 1 strike and 3 balls.
3-1 count here for Shane Bell. Little conference here between the umpire and Parker as the umpire reloads with some more ammo. Zeller comes set. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on. Fly ball to shallow right field. Ricky Mena is there, second baseman. He will take it. Easy put out. 1 out in the inning.
Good play by Mena there.
Yeah, great communication there from the Falcons. We could hear them from all the way over here. We are down the 3rd base line, and we could hear Mena and Brandon Curiel communicating very nicely there. Nice to see the fundamentals being performed nicely for the Falcons. Zach Bianchi in the box. Shows bunt and takes a first pitch ball.
That pitch looked close.
Shows bunt again. That one goes to the backstop. Will be 2-0.
Looks like this may be more one of those old show bunt to try to get in the pitcher's head.
Break the rhythm a little bit, absolutely. That pitch inside for a 3-0 count. Parker will come out to chat with Tyler. Get him refocused, like you're saying. Zach's showing some bunts here. Could have broke the concentration of Tyler. So good veteran move by Matt Parker to get out there, calm him down, talk to him a little bit. Get him thinking about what he wants to do. He comes set. Here's the windup and the pitch. That will be taken high. So a 4-pitch walk.
That also looked close.
Yeah, could be getting squeezed here a little bit.
Usually as the game goes on, the strike zone, becomes a little more apparent, I guess you would say.
Right. Little issue with some equipment for the base runner. Up to the plate. Left-handed hitting Darren DuPont. He is the 9th place hitter and playing center field. Makes some good defensive plays in center field already. Shows bunt. And DuPont takes the first pitch strike.
DuPont's going to have some good wheels on him, so a bunt here is actually a pretty good play. Maybe a drag, get him over for Jeffries.
Yeah, turn the lineup over and get it right back to the top. Victor Tiscarino charging in at third base. Quick throw over by Zeller. He is back safely. That is Bianchi at first base in safely. Zeller pitching out of the stretch. Out of the stretch. He comes set. And the pitch is high for ball 1. 1-1 count to the 9th place hitter Darren DuPont for the Thunder. The delivery, DuPont showing bunt, got that back in time, and that pitch was high, so it's taken for a ball.
Zeller
2-1 count.
Trying to find his groove again after the first 2 brisk innings.
Yeah, the bottom of this Thunder lineup sure has seemed to have broken his focus a little bit. That pitch inside. 3-1 count. Tiscarino out to, and he's going to bring in a few of his, he's going to bring in the whole infield. Talk to Zeller here, see what they want to do. 3-1 pitch. You got Dalton Jeffries on deck. He's got to be coming after him here. Falcons do not want to see Dalton Jeffries come to the plate with 2 runners on.
He's going to have to give him something to hit, most definitely.
Looking for a ground ball.
Ground ball gets him out of the inning.
Middle infield. Beatty and Mena will be licking their chops on any ground ball up the middle. They have been a great double play pairing so far. DuPont showing bunt once more. He's going to swing away.
Gets that ground ball.
Ground ball to first. Vasquez going to beat him there.
Good play by both Vasquez and Zeller. Zeller getting over there in time to help out Vasquez, but Vasquez saw he had enough time and
saw that bear-like quickness there from Vasquez.
Yes. Yeah.
Came off the bag fast. He was holding the runner on. Came off the bag quickly. Fielded that ground ball. And still made it over to first base for the close putout. So with 2 down, Dalton Jeffries comes to the plate with a runner in scoring position. Zeller will have to pitch carefully here to Mr. Jeffries. Starts him off with a fastball taken inside for ball 1.
Yeah, Jeffries has an opportunity here to help himself out. Base hit to the outfield. Likely scores him here, considering how far back they're playing. 2 outs. He'll be going on contact.
1-0 pitch is in the dirt, taken for a ball, brings the count to 2-0.
Zeller smartly pitching carefully here. He does have an open base, so it's not the end of the world if Jeffries gets a free pass here. Better than him getting a hit as far as the Falcons are concerned.
Absolutely. Now use the term open base. For our younger viewers out there, what exactly do you mean by open base?
Well, with a man on second base and first base unoccupied, 2 outs, it doesn't make much of a difference right now, especially considering Jeffries is one of the most dangerous hitters in the Thunder lineup. There's an open spot for him, basically.
Right. We got the runner on second already, and doesn't hurt any to put Jeffries on first base. So Zeller wisely pitching carefully to Jeffries. That is a ground ball. That's going to make it into left field.
It's going to be a
Sanchez coming
play.
Up throwing. Play at the plate will be a little high, and Jeffries drives in the Thunder first run of the ball game. Bianchi screaming around third base. Looked like it would have been a close play. That ball came out a little later than I was expecting. I don't know if that ball slipped on the exchange with Ryan.
Did a kind of a double tap.
A little double clutch. But of the 3 Falcon outfielders, that is who you want with an attempt to throw out a runner. Ryan is also a pitcher for the Falcons, so he has a very strong arm.
Yeah, this is a tough break for the Falcons because typically if the ball's hit in front of you like that as a runner on second, you're going to hold up and make sure it gets through. But with 2 outs, he was off on contact.
Right.
Made it very tough for an outfielder to have a play on that one.
Great play, yeah, with 2 outs, that runner moving on contact.
Especially with Beatty holding the runner on at second. That ball is hit very deep in the hole.
Yeah, Beatty does a lot of the pickoff attempts, I've noticed, for the Falcons. With the runner on second base, it's
Captain
Beatty sneaking in behind the runner.
Yeah, captain of the infield. He gives the signs to the pitcher, letting him know what to do on the mound as far as the runner is concerned.
This is Josh Ramos up for the Thunder, has worked a 1-2 count. Zeller delivers a little bit high, bringing the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second base. Top of the third. Here from Atwater Memorial Ballpark. Stands are filling in, so it's nice to see a good crowd out here. Zeller steps off.
Yeah, it's too bad this one wasn't a night game.
Oh, yeah. Well, the good thing about the baseball season this year, the CCC is going to play, well, let's get the hit here. That's going to be right at Victor Tiscarino. Great play for the third out. Before we go to the middle of the third inning, CCC play is going to go 2 games, per team. So the Falcons will play Buhach this Wednesday, today, and Friday. And then once that is all done, they're going to play one more round of 1 game per team. Normally they have double headers per the week, but they're going to play one game apiece for everybody to maybe break some ties for playoff seeding and league standings. But that will be great. So the Falcons, we will be back here 7 o'clock under the lights, Atwater Memorial Ballpark, in a few weeks. But first, the middle of the third inning here on Talon Vision.
He's got class.
It's like the best days under the sun. Every emotion rolled into one. A little of this, a little of that. Kinda happy, kinda sad. Just the other night, the baby was crying, so I got out of bed and rocked her a while, and I held her tight, and I told her it would be alright. My mind went back to a few years ago. We tried so long, we almost gave up hope, and I remember you coming in and telling me the news. Oh man, we were living, going crazy.
Got it.
We laughed and cried.
We're back, and Gilbert Rodriguez quickly lays down a bunt on the first pitch he sees from Dalton Jeffries. Jeffries off the mound very quickly.
Showing his all-around athleticism.
Yeah, fielded that ball quickly and got a fastball over to first base for a 1-pitch, 1-out. Very efficient start to this Falcon half of the third inning. That will bring Victor Tiscarino, top of the Falcon batting order, up to the plate.
Tiscarino flied out to center field in his first at-bat.
He takes a first pitch strike from Jeffries. Oh, 1 pitch inside. Victor spins out of the way. Nearly hit by that pitch.
And that would have left a mark.
That would have left a nice big welt. Good battle scar. You could show off to the girls. 1-1 pitch here. Tiscarino fights it off. Grounder up the middle. Good play by the shortstop. Over to first base for the second out of the inning.
Good contact, but right at someone, unfortunately.
Yeah, a little bit of bad luck. Hit that ball hard, but like you said, right at the shortstop, Josh Ramos. Ramos, I never know how to pronounce that last name.
And skied.
Ricky Menace swinging for the fences, skies that one up and over the backstop.
Got it over a fence. Just,
That's right.
Not between the foul poles.
That's right. He got it over the backstop fence. Not the fence we're looking for. 0-1 count here. Ricky Mena, 2 outs in the third inning. Takes that pitch low. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Falcons coming up to the plate, very aggressive. Swinging at strikes. That one grounded to third base. Over to throw. Good stretch by the first baseman for the third out of the inning.
Barely able to keep his foot on there, but a good play by Brandon at first base for the Thunder.
So through 3 innings, man, we are flying by here. Score remains 1-1. Here from Atwater Memorial Ballpark on Talon Vision. All right, we're back for the start of the 4th inning. Falcons and Thunder deadlocked in a 1-1 ball game. 1 hit apiece for each team, so a little bit of a pitcher's duel as Tyler Zeller comes back out on the mound for the Falcons and delivers a first pitch ball to Brandon Young.
Zeller in the heart of the Thunder order. He's going to want to try to get through these next couple innings as quickly as possible.
Yeah, still attacking the zone nicely. Got a good mixture of fastball, breaking ball, keeping these Thunder hitters off balance. 1-1 pitch. Zeller delivers. Swung on, fouled back to the backstop for a 1-2 count.
Fun fact here is, well, Coach Pimentel and Wakefield, both catchers themselves.
Yes.
They really know, brought up from a young age themselves, knowing how to call a game.
Right.
So,
yeah. So pitcher and coach duel maybe. Little tandem together.
You're going to see some good pitching calls from both coaches.
Absolutely, good baseball. 2-2 count for Chris Young. Oh, that was way high. Brings it full. Excuse me, not Chris Young. He plays center field for the Oakland A's. This is Brandon Young. Worked the count full here for Tyler Zeller. The windup and the pitch. That is high. Easy take for Young. Draws the first walk of the inning.
Zeller's got to be careful here. A walk is what got him in trouble in the last frame. That walk ultimately led to a run.
Yeah, Pimentel's going to come out and have a meeting on the mound with the entire infield. A walk is definitely one of the last things a coach wants to see at the start of an inning. Free base runner, no outs, right in the heart of the lineup. This Thunder batting order has put some runs on the board in CCC play thus far. And Justin Pritchard, the cleanup hitter, has a chance to continue that trend. So here we go. Zeller out of the stretch. Young, the runner at first, will take his lead. Zeller comes set and delivers. Pritchard showing bunt. Parker will throw over to first. Snap throw, not in time. 1-0 count.
Yeah, typically one man on, nobody out. Good time to look for the sacrifice bunt, but with the number 4 hitter up, it's always a question if you want to let them swing away or get the man in scoring position.
Yeah, we would have stats for you on the Thunder batters, but those blew away and are halfway down Atwater Boulevard by now in this wind. So we are assuming Coach Wakefield knows what he's doing, and his cleanup hitter is typically one of your best, one of your strongest hitters. So Zeller will need to be careful here with
Interesting, Coach Wakefield giving
Pritchard
the signs from the dugout. Normally, batter's going to be looking to the third base coach for that.
That is interesting. Yeah, the third base coach looks to be Jason Bell, Atwater High alumni, recent inductee into the Hall of Fame, class of 2013.
And now we're in the gold
Now
and
we're in the gold, black and gold. So
of the crosstown rival.
yeah, little tough to see, but Jason Bell, great coach, knows his stuff. He was a great player, standout player when he wore the blue and white for the Falcons. Zeller here has worked a 1-2 count to Pritchard with no outs in a very breezy fourth inning. That one hit sharply to Dalton Beatty. He keeps it in front of him. He will flip it to very nice play. Dalton Beatty at ground ball ate him up for a second, gathered himself, got his composure, flipped it quickly to Mena covering second base for the force out. So great job by Beatty to at least get one out on the ground ball. Would have liked to have two had he fielded that cleanly, but that's okay, stayed with it, and at least got one out. That will bring Matthew Sherman to the plate.
It was a hard hit ball, so definitely good the Falcons got
Runner goes.
one.
Swinging a foul ball right up above the home plate. Parker puts it away. One pitch, one out. That was a great play by Parker as we watched that fly ball.
Really was. Oh,
head up.
it was dancing.
It was going all over the place. The gusts are really strong up there. 50 to 100 feet up in the air. That was a great play by Parker. Got rid of his mask quickly and
Pritchard was
squeezed it for
taking
the
off
second
on that
half.
play too, so trying to steal.
Yeah, a little hit and run maybe.
Now let's see if Sherman is thinking the same thing.
Case Verdeen fists that one into right field for a 2-out single. A little bit of a tough luck single there for the Falcons. Runners will be at first and second with 2 outs.
If Mena had Verdon's height, he may have been able to make a play on that soft line drive.
Absolutely. Absolutely, that would have been great. Manny gave it a nice effort. Shane Bell in the box for the Thunder with 2 runners on here in the top of the 4th inning. Fly ball out to left field. Sanchez is going to have a tough play with the gusty winds. He camps under it and makes the catch for the third out.
Sanchez.
So that was a great job by Tyler Zeller. Pitch around a little bit of trouble there. Pitched around that leadoff walk. Settled in very nicely. After 2 hits, we are through 3.5 innings. Falcons will come up with
Beatty, Parker, and Vasquez.
All right, so the middle of our order.
Middle of the order, yeah.
We will be back here for the bottom of the 4th inning on Talon Vision.
Standing there on that lawn, just can't see it's starting. Little blossom cut off somewhere between that setting sun. I'm on fire, I'm on the run. You looked at me and I was done. Just didn't stop. I was singing to you, you were singing to me. I was so alive, never been more free. I knew life that is lighter, and we sang, oh. Stayed there till they forced us out. Took the long way to your house. I can still hear the sound of you saying don't go. When I think about you, I think
And bottom of the 4th inning here at Memorial Ballpark on Television. We have Dalton Beatty leading off for the Falcons. Now, I got to say, I'm not sure how often you see a Dalton facing a Dalton.
Ooh, I like it. I wonder if they spell their names correctly. That fly ball is to third base. A little disappointing there for Dalton Beatty. I wanted to see the good Dalton-Dalton matchup.
Dalton got the better of him on that one.
Dalton did get the better of Dalton there. So Dalton will head back a little frustrated. But Dalton, nice, happy with that pitch. See, who am I talking to? I don't even know. I'm getting confused here. Parker at the plate. He fouls one off to the left side. 0-1.
The game is moving at a brisk pace with both pitchers today here being very efficient with their pitches on the mound.
Parker works the 1-1 count. Bottom of the 4th, yeah, very efficient ball game so far. Quick. A lot of these fans that are going to come over expecting to see a good ball game are going to miss out here if they don't get over here quickly. We are flying through here. Parker takes that fastball down low, but that is a called second strike, so a 1-2 count.
Good pitch by Jeffries. Those low heaters are almost impossible to hit.
Speaking of a heater, that last fastball had some hefty heat behind it. That was coming in there fast. Nice job by Parker to fight
good
that
piece
one
of hitting. Fighting off a pitch you couldn't do much with. Staying alive.
A 1-2 pitch. Looks like he threw him a changeup almost. Parker out in front of that one a little bit. So set him up with the fastball, good changeup.
It was a good pitch to hit as far as being up in the zone.
Right.
You know, but yeah, the timing for Parker was a little off there.
Yeah.
So unfortunately for the Falcons, there are 2 outs here. No one on in the bottom of the 4th.
Bear Vasquez, first pitch swinging. Falcons may want to be a little more selective. They seem to be getting themselves in some early 1-strike, 2-strike holes. Jeffries is tiring a little bit. He hasn't had his best command here this afternoon.
I was just going to say, yeah, the Falcons are very aggressive. And, I mean, it's all about strategy, I guess. When you have a dominant pitcher, sometimes you want to take a lot of pitches, slow the game down, make them spend a lot of time on the mound. And other times you just want to, you know, take a swing at the first, pitch in the zone because you don't know how many good ones you're going to see in an at-bat.
Yeah, that's a great point. Almost a pick your poison kind of deal. You don't know really which way to go. It looks like the Falcons have taken the aggressive standpoint at the plate. As Parker, 3 quick swinging strikes for the 3rd out of the inning as we finish 4 innings from Atwater Memorial Ballpark. The score remains Atwater 1, Buhach Colony 1 here on Television. All right, we are back for the 5th inning here. Tyler Zeller out on the mound once again for the Falcons. We have the 8th place hitter, Zach Bianchi, up for the Thunder. He shows bunt and takes a first pitch strike.
Interesting, the Thunder lineup, all the outfielders are in the bottom of the lineup, 7, 8, 9. So you know the bottom of the order is going to have some good speed with the quick Thunder players out in the outfield.
Right, absolutely, yeah. Typically your outfielders are your fastest players. They got the most ground to cover. That ball very tempting for Bianchi, but a little bit low and outside.
Not as tempting for the umpire, it appears. Looking from up here.
2-1 count. Zeller comes set, and he will deliver. Swinging foul ball over the backstop.
Bianchi
into
chasing.
Bianchi chased that
high heat.
fastball a little out of the zone. Must look good coming out of his hand, and as it gets closer, it's just going higher and higher and out of the zone.
And your eyes get bigger, and the ball gets smaller.
That's right. Bianchi can't hang out. Here's this 2-2 breaking ball. I don't know where that one missed. I was ready to ring him up. Works the count full. That was a great breaking pitch. Full count. And Bianchi hits one down the line.
That's going to be over Sanchez's
Over Sanchez's head into the ivy. He's going to dig it out and get it back into Beatty, but not before Zach Bianchi a double down the left field line, one hop the wall. And that was a great piece of hitting. Bianchi looked to be down and out in that at-bat, swinging at stuff out of the zone.
You got
still able to
hit a
hit
bailout from that.
Yeah, see, I would. He was out. I rang him up. Umpire just didn't hear me in time.
That's baseball for you, folks.
Yep. So a little bit of bad luck here from Zeller. He will have to pitch out of a jam once more with the number 9 hitter, Darren DuPont, up. Foul ball to start his at-bat in the hole, 0-1.
Yeah, this is a crucial at-bat for both teams, really. An out here would be huge for the Falcons, and a hit right now would be even bigger for the Thunder.
Yeah, they sure would like to break this tie. Runner goes, and that hit him. That hit DuPont.
That's interesting. Looked like he was showing bunt there, but pulled back in time, got hit.
Yeah, I think he pulled back and spun right into that pitch inside.
No argument from the Falcon bench, so.
Goes down as an old HBP, huh? Hit by pitch. So the the Thunder set up for a big inning.
If you look at the glass half full here, now you filled up first base.
Oh, I like
you have a
your
double play opportunity.
optimism here, Mr. Buckley. Taking
really
care of it here.
A triple play opportunity.
Triple
Not that that
play.
happens often, but the Yankees the other night, that like a 10-assist triple play.
Yeah, that was great. Jeffries down the third base line. Nobody. That's in no man's land. Tiscarino broke late on the ball as he was the third baseman covering. And Jeffries,
That looked to be a
easy
little
little
hit, yeah.
little drag bunt on, almost, you know. Just kind of put the ball where the fielders weren't and loads the bases.
Yeah, typically in a first and second situation like that, obviously the third baseman kind of has to stay a little closer to the bag in case there's a play at third. And that time, he just kind of hit it in no man's land.
Yeah, Tiscarino held back, didn't know if Zeller was going to be able to get to that one coming off the mound. He was not able to get to it. So Tiscarino got a late break on it, was not able to make the play. So here we stand, bases loaded, no outs for the Falcons. Josh Ramos at the plate. He fouls that pitch back, evening the count at 1 apiece.
Interesting here, you got the corner infielders in, looking to make the play at the plate. Middle infield playing straight up the middle here, trying to turn 2.
That pitch is high, out of the zone. 2-1 count. Falcons will get Quinn Heckman.
Absolutely can't afford a walk in this situation.
Absolutely,
Now there is no place to put him.
No place to put him. Yeah, referencing your early stat about the open base at first. But like I was saying, Quinn Heckman is getting it greased up in the Falcon bullpen quickly here with Zeller in trouble.
Ramos grounded out to second and lined out to third base his earlier 2 at bats.
Foul ball at the plate. Strikeout situation here.
And
for Zeller.
a strikeout would be big here.
Strikeout would be huge. Ground ball. Falcons would seem content at giving up 1 run for a chance at a double play with the middle infielders at double play depth. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Vasquez gets to that one in foul territory before it has a chance to kick back into fair territory, which would spell disaster for the Falcons. Zeller, a 2-2 count. He comes set in the windup. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out. Great pitch from Zeller. Beautiful fastball there.
Now we have a young coming up, Buhach Colony's best hitter.
Oh boy.
Wearing the number 23 of former minor league player, Michael Jordan. better known for his exploits in the NBA.
Yeah, I think he had a little more success in the NBA.
But, if you watched, the movie NBA Jam,
Space Jam. NBA Jam was a classic video game.
Yeah.
We are a little off track here.
Sorry about that, folks.
Young with an 0-1 count. Oh man, you brought me back there. I didn't know what to do. Just had fire 3 balls in my brain in the NBA Jam. Typical of a player that hits 3 in a row. He is on fire, as the classic phrase.
Zeller looking to get on fire here with 3 consecutive outs. He's got 1, and he's got a 0-2 count on Young.
He's
so
third of the way there.
Yeah.
0-2 count. Left-handed hitting Brandon Young. Switch hitter.
Parker's going to have to be a wall back there, though. 0-2 count. Zeller's got some pitches to waste, but
that one is fouled down the left field line, right off the roof of that house. Beautiful house here in the downtown Atwater area. They sure keep these houses looking pristine in the neighborhood.
Downtown being used in I don't even know what way. In the small town way possible. I don't know.
That's right. Yeah, we have a interesting downtown scene here in Atwater, California, in the valley. Back to
get
the
back
game
on
here.
track. 1-2 count.
Ground ball, exactly what the Falcons need. Mena over to Beatty for 1, but he will not get the throw over to over to first in time. A run will come in, making it 2-1 Buhach.
That was a tough play there.
Very tough play from Mena. Did all that he could to start the double play. Did a good job to get 1 out. So Zeller can do himself some good to limit the damage to just 1 run by getting the hitter Pritchard.
Pritchard got on last time with a fielder's choice, and his first at-bat, he had a base hit, and then got caught stealing by virtue of being called out on batter's interference.
Batter interference, that's right.
So I guess technically not caught stealing, but led to an out nonetheless.
Yeah, Verdon almost Kind of got a double play all by himself there.
Yes.
Struck out and then
got in the way.
got in the way of the throw down to second, so he caused his teammate running to second base to be called out as well. And that ended an inning that the Thunder looked to be rallying a bit. But Pritchard sent that last pitch over the first base side for a foul, brings the count to 0-1. Zeller, quick pick over to first base.
Almost got him.
Yeah, leaning a little bit. Maybe the Thunder trying a first and third steal here. Try to induce a throwdown from Parker. The Falcons, I'm sure, have the play of their own set up should that situation come to fruition. Not running, breaking pitch. Oh, a little delayed steal. And Mena kept it in front of him. That breaking pitch was in for a called strike 2.
Good job by Mena keeping that ball in front. Last thing you
kept it
want
in
with
front.
man on third is a ball sailing into center field.
Big. 0-2 count.
Yeah, big 2 out, 2 strike count.
Pritchard takes that low and away. Staying alive for at least one more pitch in the at-bat. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning here.
Skies it to center
Fly
field.
ball to center. Rodriguez in, and he will make the catch. So it looked to be trouble there for Zeller. He pitches around. A couple infield hits, a walk. Bases loaded, no outs, and only gives up 1 run. That's got to be a win.
That was a good job.
Falcons coming into the dugout feeling good about getting out of that inning. Through 4.5 at Atwater Memorial Ballpark, we have the score of Buhach 2, Atwater 1 on Talon Vision.
Ballpark, home of the Falcons, and on Talon Vision.
Yeah, we are broadcasting live with the help of Play On Sports. Coming to you from, as you said, Rob, Fireman's Memorial Ballpark here in Atwater, California.
And I got to say, loosely modeled after Wrigley Field. I mean, we got Ivy after all. And it's also living up to the Windy City's
Oh
name.
boy, you
Because it is
cannot,
blowing out here.
could not be more true about that one. Zeller, Tyler Zeller up. If he was not awake before that last pitch, he is now. Had to spin out of that breaking pitch, headed for his noggin. It is a 2-0 count as Jeffries delivers. Zeller behind that fastball, swinging strike 1. Two and 1 count. Dalton Jeffries cruising along for the Thunder. He kicks and delivers. Zeller a little bit behind that one as well. evens the count at 2 apiece.
Jeffries has been in a bit of a groove here. The last couple of innings, 1, 2, 3. Actually, of the 4 innings he's pitched, 3 of them have been 1, 2, 3. One was he faced 5 batters. That's when the Falcons were able to push across the first run of the game.
Strike 3 called for the first out of the inning. Zeller walks back to the dugout hoping he is going to get the same call in his half of the inning. That pitch looked to be a little bit high.
It's a backwards K right there. That's Jeffries' 3rd strikeout in a row.
Feasting a little here on the bottom of the Falcon order. Ryan Sanchez comes to the plate, taking the first pitch for a called strike.
Ryan had a base hit his first time up, RBI.
Yeah, great RBI single. Takes that one low. 1-1 count for the Falcon left fielder. Starting pitcher does it all for the Falcons. He bunts that one straight up into the air, and that's going to be an easy catch for the catcher, Mr. Matthew Sherman.
Good idea by Sanchez there. Just ball got a little higher up on his bat than he wanted. Popped it straight up. But with the
infielders were playing back there, so
especially if you look over at first base. I'm not sure if you folks can see it. First baseman, second baseman playing deep. Push bunt to that side. Executed perfectly would result in a hit. Nothing they'd be able to do playing that far back.
That's right. Curriel up for the Falcons. And he lines one into center field for a base hit. Great to see Curriel hitting the ball. He has been mired in a slump. Coach Pimentel has been moving him up and down the order, trying to get him comfortable. Great to see him get a nice base hit off one of the top pitchers in the league. That's got to boost his confidence for sure.
Now Rodriguez up.
So with 1 out, 1 runner on, Gilbert Rodriguez will come to the plate. He takes strike 1.
He was put out by Jeffries, his last at bat on an attempted drag bunt.
Yeah, tried that bunt. Gilbert Rodriguez, nice, good speed for Coach Pimentel at the bottom of the lineup.
Like the Thunder lineup, Atwater's lineup, all the outfielders are in the 7, 8, 9 positions. So
yeah, a little bit of the same strategy.
A lot of bunt showing, you know. Sanchez taking some good leads out on first base. It's good speed, bottom of the order for both teams.
Gilbert fouled that last pitch over the first base side for the second strike of the at-bat. Brings the count to 0-2 with 2 outs.
Good take there.
Yeah, that ball taken low out of the zone. 1-2 for Gilbert Rodriguez. Looking to get on any way he can. Get this Falcon lineup back to the top. That ball in the dirt. Good eye.
Good block there. Ball in the dirt. Good block by Sherman. Could have been a free base.
Yeah, saves 90 feet for the Falcons as the wind gets gustier. Our papers are blowing all over the place. 2-2 pitch comes set, takes off, and that pitch is going to be low. Curriel in safe with a stolen base as Gilbert Rodriguez works the count full, so went from 0-2 to 3-2. Great patience by Rodriguez.
And a man in scoring position.
Got a man in scoring position. All he needs is something to the outfield.
2 outs, he'll be 2 outs full count. He'll be off.
He'll be running right now. Oh, man. I thought he had it.
Very close.
Went with that outside pitch down the first base side.
Almost took out Coach Bosch there.
Coach Bosch there
Yeah.
needed a glove to field that short hop. So we'll reset and do it again. Full count. Runner on second. Jeffries delivers. And that is a called strike three. Great breaking pitch.
Froze him.
Buckled the knees of Gilbert Rodriguez, and that will do it for the Falcon half of the fifth inning. After 5 innings, the score remains Buhach Colony 2, Atwater 1. Coming to the top of the 6th inning, the Falcons will bring Tyler Zeller back out onto the mound, and he will be seeing Caden Verdeen, Bell, and Bianchi.
I think Sherman's up.
Sherman, Verdin, and Bell. Back here in the 6th inning on Talon Vision.
Job.
Geico says, let's make life simpler.
It's a fact of life. Switching.
You're gonna be a teacher, dude.
Can you imagine working for 2 weeks out of the year? You're like, well,
Don't do it.
like entry level job and your shirt goes off for Christmas. You're kind of like constantly working.
All right, top of the 6th inning here, back at Atwater Memorial Ballpark. Tyler Zeller pitching to, do we have a pitch hitter here? We do. Pitch hitting Tyson Coffey, number 30. He will be in place of Matt Sherman. Yeah, Matt Sherman doing the catching, so I don't know about that one. Zeller with a 1-1 count here, high and away. Excuse me, high and inside. That was high and inside, 2-1. Tyson Coffey up to the plate. So we'll have to see where he reinserts in the bottom of the 6th inning. He swings through that one.
Wakefield trying to give his team a jolt of energy by pitch hitting Coffee.
Oh, Buck, you are a quick one there.
Little caffeine to get a rally started for the Thunder.
Coffee works it full. Zeller does not want to start, wants to avoid the leadoff walk again here. He's got to come into the zone. Coffee with a line drive into left field. That is going to get down. Good attempt by Ryan Sanchez. Kept that ball in front of him too. Held Coffee to a single. But a very good effort from Ryan to start this 6th inning for the Falcons. Coffee will be on first base. Here is Caden. I've been saying Case. His name is Caden. His first name is Caden.
Oh, okay.
Caden Verdeen. So apologize to Caden for that one. He comes up with a runner on first. And he skies it right up again for Mr. Parker. He will camp under it and squeeze it for the first out of the inning. Parker battling those gusty winds. Once again, got rid of the mask. Found the ball early, camped underneath it. Squeezed it as it hit his glove for 1 out.
Brings us to the bottom of the Thunder lineup.
Yeah, Bell.
Shane Bell.
Shane Bell up.
Right fielder.
Bianchi on deck. Pitch out and a snap throw over to first.
Close. Well, maybe not that close, but kept him honest.
That's right. It was exciting enough for me.
He got to walk back into first. No slide necessary.
Kind of woke
but
me up.
Yeah.
1-0 count here to Shane
always
Bell.
up over there at first, and he wasn't going to be caught sleeping.
Yeah, he's always Coffee is always awake and alive over there. I'm sure we are not the first two to razz him about his last name, that's for sure. Bell showing bunt.
Well, I'm not sure how many broadcast teams there are in the CCC. We could have been the first to make this joke.
Yeah,
Who knows?
we might be the first broadcast team, absolutely. Pittman High School is the only other team in the CCC to have signed on with Play On Sports. Although Los Banos, Pacheco High, those two high schools in Los Banos have signed on as well. This is a little flare into right field. That's going to get down.
And a play at second.
We're going to have a play at second as Coffee held up there waiting to see if that ball would drop or be caught. And so unfortunately that ball the ball fell in, and Curiel had enough time from right field to throw over to second. So maybe he needed a little bit more of a lead, but that ball was actually pretty close to first base. I think he's kind of just hung out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a base hit for Bell. The very rare 7-6 putout.
Yeah.
You don't see that too often.
Yeah, we don't see very many
that's
guys.
Hard to judge. It's kind of in the no man's land. And
hey, we'll take it for the Falcons. 2 outs, runner on first.
I'm sure Coach Wakefield's more happy with 1 out than a double play in that situation. So
Absolutely.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, smart base
Could
running.
have been better.
Got to be sure at least that ball does not fall in. I'm sure that the ball is not caught, and then he's doubled off first base. 0-1 count to Bianchi as the runner goes. Parker will throw down a little bit offline. If that ball had been on line, he would have been out by 3 or 4 steps. So another Thunder runner into scoring position. That last pitch was taken for a ball. 1-1 count to Zach Bianchi, with Shane Bell in at scoring position at second base. Ooh, close pitch. That is taken for strike 2. 1-2 count with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Zeller looking to limit, prevent any possible damage with a strikeout. That pitch will be taken high. So Bianchi will see at least 1 more pitch in the at-bat. 2-2 count. Zeller checks the runner at second, comes set, kicks and delivers, and that is a strike 3 swinging. Pitch. Zach Bianchi goes down. Tyler Zeller out of the inning, only limiting the damage to 1 base runner. There's Thunder 1 hit in the inning. Score remains Buhach 2, Atwater 1 here from Fireman Memorial Ballpark on
Talent Vision. Welcome back to Outer High and Buhach Colony's first matchup of the season. We're at a close ball game here, 2-1, bottom of the 6th, with the top of the Falcon order due up. Tiscarano, Mena and Beatty.
Yeah, we were talking here in the middle of this inning. This is only the third at-bat for the top of the lineup, and we're in the 6th inning. So Jeffries has been taking care of these Falcon hitters. We are in the 6th inning, Rob, and we are not even through an hour and a half of this ball game. Whew. We are flying by. That pitch taken high.
Well, this game was going to be billed as a pitcher's duel, and that's what we've gotten here.
Absolutely.
2-1. A couple key hits from both teams, but other than that, not much more.
No, the pitchers have sure taken the spotlight.
Two and 1 count here. Tiscarino hitting .500 on the season, so looking to get the table set for the Falcons.
Yeah, this is the spot in the lineup that the Falcons want to have deep in the ball game, down a run. Man, that's a nasty breaking ball. He's mixing speed so well. I mean, the hitter's got in the back of their mind a 92, 93 mile an hour fastball, or so it seems from up here. And then they got to deal with an off-speed pitch, a good 10 to 15 miles an hour slower.
There's a reason he's been offered a Division I scholarship.
So dominant.
Ooh.
Speared by Jeffries. Man, he throws everything just 100% hard. That ball almost skipped by the first baseman.
The third nice play he's had today on the mound. Jeffries, the younger brother of Jake Jeffries, a standout, former standout at Buhach Colony, and UC Davis.
Go Ags.
Taken in the 3rd round of
Go Ags, UC Davis.
the draft by the Double Rays.
Yeah, he's actually was traded a couple years ago, traded to the Miami Marlins farm system, so still a catcher / designated hitter in there. Well, I don't know, not designated hitter anymore if he's in a National League ball club. But still, yeah.
He's got a sweet stroke from the left side. Left-hand hitting catcher.
Mena way behind that fastball. He is into an early hole, 0-2. Jeffries has got it on cruise control here in the top of the 6th inning. Swinging, strike 3.
3 pitches and a strikeout.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, as they say. Dalton Beatty coming to the plate, left-handed power bat. Speaking of a left-handed power bat,
Dalton looking to...
Beatty's got a stick of his own here. He can swing it. Taking that pitch low and outside. 1-0. As we hang on to our hats and glasses here as the wind is gusting ever so often. Outside.
Dalton trying to retire the top of the lineup in order. Dalton also trying to get a hit
our
here.
Dalton
Yes.
matchup. All right.
Dalton also trying to get a hit.
We're back to it, 2-0. Yeah, our last matchup was a little disappointing. Dalton was retired from a pitch from Dalton. First pitch, swinging. Dalton got Dalton to chase out of the zone there. Great pitch, Dalton.
2-0 count. It was sitting on a fastball. Got it a little low.
That one is laced into left field.
And
so
that was
Dalton gets the better of these Dalton matchups here.
Yeah. Dalton one for 3 on the day, and you're hitting .333. You're an all-star, so having a good day at the plate so far.
Great day at the plate.
Now,
and if that's his last at-bat, that's a nice one to finish off for the day.
That may have been Dalton's hardest pitch of the day, but Beatty, being the best hitter on the Falcons, able to get the bat around and get it through the infield.
Yeah, he got that through the left side.
And that's going to prompt a visit to the mound.
Oh. Well, the Buhach Colony bullpen is quiet, so this is Dalton's game.
This looks like to be a visit from a coach.
Pimentel will talk to his batters as well. See what they want to draw up here. 2 outs. Falcons down to their last 5 outs of the ball game. So they may have to manufacture a run and be as creative as possible here. Get a runner into scoring position the quickest way that they can. Dalton with some speed over there at first base.
Interesting to see if they're gonna risk trying to get him to steal, put him in scoring position. You have your number 4 hitter up, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough to score from first in any situation. But if he's on second, makes it a lot easier. With Dalton throwing so hard, though, that ball gets to the catcher quick. Makes it hard for anyone to steal.
Yeah. Even a ball in the dirt will bounce off the wood backstop and right back to the catcher. Dalton Jeffrey spins that first pitch breaking ball in for a first pitch strike to Matt Parker, the catcher. Beatty bluffs the steal, and that's a big bouncing ball to shortstop, and Parker easily retired. So the Falcons 1 hit, 1 runner left on through 6 innings. Man, this is going by really, really quickly. The score remains Buhach 2, Atwater 1 on Talon Vision.
Welcome back to Fireman's Memorial Ballpark. The last inning of regulation play here, top of the 7th. Zeller comes back looking for the complete game. He's going to be facing DuPont, the number 9 hitter, and then he'll have to get through the top of the order for that complete game with Jeffries and Ramos due up in the inning.
We have another pinch hitter here.
Chopper
Grounds it to second base. Ricky Mena easily puts him out. That was pinch hitter Anthony Gonzalez for Buhach Colony.
Sorry about that. I previously
That's all right.
said it was DuPont, but yeah.
That was in the 9th place hole. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're back to the top of the order.
Pitch hitter snuck
But
in.
nice to see somebody pinch hitting for Dalton Jeffries here, which means he's out of the game, but he is in the batter's box.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to see him at the bottom of the 7th to close things out.
Yeah, he may be come back out there to finish off this ball game. Takes a first pitch breaking ball.
Jeffries, an
Strike.
all-around good day, obviously holding the Falcons to 1 run and 2 for 3 at the plate.
Yeah, he's doing it all for the Thunder this afternoon. I mean, his stellar outing on the mound would be enough in most settings, but
Got the
I mean, to
game-tying RBI signal.
yeah, get 2 hits in a game, key RBI. That's kind of just the icing on top of a great pitching performance. He works a 2-1 count here. Zeller, the pitch. Jeffries ropes that into right center field.
And that's going to be extra base hits. Stand-up double.
Stand-up double. 3 for 4 on the day. Dalton Jeffries is keeping the pressure on these Falcon defenders.
The Falcon bullpen empty, so this is Zeller's game.
Yeah, this is Tyler Zeller's game to finish for the foreseeable future. With 1 runner on, and that runner being in scoring position, Ramos drops down a bunt. Zeller off the mound to field it cleanly and will make the easy put out at first base. Moving over to third is Jeffries, but there are 2 outs now in the inning.
Brandon Young up now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Got the highest average before the game started for the Thunder.
Yeah.
Jeffries might have a higher one now with these 3 hits he has. But
right.
They were very close. They're about 8 percentage points away from each other.
That first pitch breaking ball is inside for ball 1. Excuse me. That was inside, but over the plate for strike 1. Didn't see any movement, so I guess the umpire just verbally called that a strike. Little push bunt. And Tiscarino is going to throw that one away.
Looked like the umpire might have been in the way a little bit there.
Yeah. Can
Ball
we get
ball may have been a little off target.
Can we get an umpire interference? That is a rough play. Interesting call there. Safety squeeze with 2 outs and a 2-1 ball game.
I think it might have been bunt for a hit. I think that Atwater knew he's their best hitter. Probably didn't think he was going to bunt in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah, they were playing back. So the Thunder will tack on another run.
Back-to-back bunts.
Yeah, playing a little small ball here. Uncharacteristic. You wouldn't expect that from these power bats of the Thunder. Zeller's got to have a short memory here and come back and pay all of his attention to Justin Pritchard, the cleanup hitter for the Thunder. Runner goes. Got a great jump. Parker's throwdown will be a bit tardy, but the last pitch was called a strike. So Zeller evens the count at 1-1. But again, the Thunder with another runner in scoring position. The Falcons, chance to add on to their total.
Yeah, the Falcons really can't afford to give up another run. Jeffries is pitching so tough today. It's going to be hard to get more than 2 or 3 in the next inning.
Right. Swinging strike 2.
If the inning ended now, the Falcons would need 2 to tie. 3 for the win.
3 to go home happy. 1-2 count to Tyler Pritchard. Justin Pritchard. I'm way off today. Strike 3 called, and Tyler Zeller finishes off that inning very nicely. So here we go. Bottom of the 7th. The Falcons will need 2 to tie, 3 to go home.
Don't change your channel, folks.
Do not change your channel. Don't go anywhere.
We won't give you any ads right now.
We will stay tuned. We will have no commercials. You will not have to listen to us talk. You get to hear Lee Bryce on Pandora Radio.
biggest trust fund we ever for the kids. I mean, $30 million a year just for like.
Just for your music playing?
I mean, I guess it's Elvis and Tupac. Welcome back to Fireman's Memorial Ball. Final inning of the game, bottom of the 7th. The Falcons down 3-1 with the heart of the Falcon order, Vasquez, Zeller, and Sanchez, looking to put a couple runs on the board to at least tie it. 3 runs will give them the victory. It will be a tall task facing Dalton Jeffries, who has been dominant this afternoon at Falcons home ballpark. Now there will be a rematch on Friday at Buhach Colony.
Yeah, doubleheader this week.
And then at the very end of the season, there will be the 3rd game back here at Memorial Ballpark.
Memorial Ballpark, under the lights. Bear Vasquez up at the plate, swinging strike. For the first pitch of the at-bat, Jeffries comes set in the windup. His pitch, another fastball. Swinging strike 2. Vasquez in a quick hole 0-2.
When you're in the 7th inning like this, sometimes you'll see, the hitters wait till they see a strike, but I guess in the case of this case, they want to get swinging early.
Vasquez, quick 3 pitches.
Dalton's been throwing so many strikes.
Yeah, Vasquez pulling his front shoulder way open. Didn't have much of a chance to catch up to those fastballs. So we have Tyler Zeller up.
Looking to help his own cause.
4 straight strikes for Dalton Jeffries.
Looks like Jeffries has really just been getting stronger as far as velocity
Yes.
goes.
His pitches are popping that glove a little louder each inning.
And
Strike 2.
looks like his velocity is going up. The umpire's strike zone seems to be
widening.
expanding, I guess. I don't know what to say, but
yeah, I don't think we could have got out of here any quicker.
I guess that's the benefit of being a good pitcher.
Good.
Once you establish your strike zone, you can start to widen it out a little bit.
Absolutely. Zeller, good piece of hitting there to stay alive. Tyler digs back in, 0-2 count, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for the Falcons. At breaking pitch, Tyler takes low and outside.
Maybe the umpire heard us, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe his television have an iPhone app? Maybe he's watching it back there.
Yeah, he could be watching it.
Yeah.
Using our judgment on the balls and strike calls.
Yeah.
Maybe we should help him out and
We're
just call the
from
rest
here.
balls.
Yeah. Not that time.
No, he missed us there.
That pitch looking from up here.
Yeah, Falcons down to their last out. 2 outs down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ryan Sanchez will dig in as the last hope.
Now Sanchez is
For
hitting
Atwater.
500 on the season against Dalton Jeffries.
Yeah.
Haven't gone 1 for 2
Right.
in today's game, so.
Let's go. Was he hit on that one? No. Not quite. 1-0 count. Took that one a little bit too far inside.
Sanchez RBI base hit his first at bat and tried drag bunting his second at bat, pop that up.
Takes that pitch high and outside for ball 2. 2-0. Ryan Sanchez, Dalton Jeffries, bottom of the 7th inning. That pitch in there for a strike. 2-1. Sanchez swinging, strike 2. So the Falcons down to their last strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
2 outs. Any more 2s we can find there? Not really.
Yeah.
This is the first of 2
Number 5.
games.
They need 2 runs.
They need 2
to tie
runs.
the game.
5 is a little bit of an upside down 2. Upside down
Number
and backwards.
25 on deck.
Ground ball up the middle. Second baseman has it. He bobbles it.
misplayed. Oh.
And the Falcons with a little bit of a rally here, 2-out rally. An error by the second baseman as he mishandled that. Shane Bell, he mishandled that ground ball. And the Falcons with a little bit of life here.
That's
2 down.
That's going to bring up the tying run to the plate.
Tying run comes to the plate. I like it. Brandon Curiel.
Had a nice line drive up the middle last time, so let's see if he can keep that.
Yeah, he's
momentum
maybe
going.
breaking out of his slump he's been in. The didn't have a very strong Easter tournament, but Curiel could do a lot here. Help his team out.
High breaking
Takes
ball.
that pitch high, ball 1.
Aside from a home run, a walk here does just as much as a hit right now.
Falcons need base runners. Jeffries comes set and he delivers. Curiel behind that fastball. Swung
Hard.
right over the top of it. 1-1 count.
Yeah, let's see if Jeffries just tries to overpower him here.
Yeah, enough playing around. Just throw a couple fastballs right by him. Let's see if Curiel can catch up. Fastball high. Curiel unable to catch up to that one.
This puts him in a tough spot, 1-2. Now Jeffries is going to be in his mind. Is he going to throw another hard heater or slow it down a little bit?
Curiel's got to shorten up his stroke. Protect anything close in the zone. Curiel calls time.
Probably a pretty smart move there.
Throw off the rhythm there.
Big pressure move.
Yep.
First baseman not holding Sanchez on, as he doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of
Sanchez
things.
takes off. Curiel, little flare into right field, and
Base
Sanchez
hit.
got a
It's going to
base
third.
save.
And he's safe at
all
third
right.
base. Very close play.
Sanchez got a running start there.
Yeah. And
The umpires are going to talk about it here. The call will stand.
yeah, I don't think you can really ask for help on that. But nonetheless, first and third.
Great piece of hitting, Brandon
It was
Curiel.
almost like a perfect hit and run, even though that's not what they were trying. Just the first baseman.
Yeah,
Wasn't
first
holding
baseman
Sanchez on.
That's right.
So by the time the ball was hit, he was already in full stride.
Sanchez did whatever he wanted to. He got a running start. He took off right at first motion. And that ball fell into right field, and Sanchez rounded second base and was in. I thought that play was a little closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought Sanchez would get into third base safely, no problem, without a throw, but that play ended up being a lot closer
He was
than
playing shallow out there in right field.
Yeah, that's true. The right fielders are playing shallow with the speed of Jeffries.
Yeah. So now we have the tying run on first base, the winning run up to bat.
Winning run up to bat, bottom of the 7th. Falcons
I've
brewing a little
heard
comeback
movies,
here.
yeah, similar plot lines.
That's right. Little update from Milwaukee. I am an avid Giants fan, but your Oakland A's won today.
Yeah, they did. 12-4.
12-4
Best
on
record in
the
the AL.
best record in the maybe in all of baseball.
And okay, the game is resuming.
Game
Let's
is
get back
resuming.
to this
Yes,
pivotal moment.
yes.
Talk about
1-0
the Giants,
Brewers.
Yeah.
Update from Milwaukee. The Giants down 1-0 early in the game. Jeffries hums a strike. First pitch strike into Gilbert Rodriguez. 0-1.
Now, if Gilbert
Runners
can
on
find
the
a-
corners.
Get a way to get on, and that would bring up Atwater's batter with the highest batting average.
Ball in the dirt.
So
Good block.
he is looking just not making out here, really.
Yeah, get
A
on
walk,
any way you
anything
can.
hard hit.
Could get drilled in the back. I mean, he could wear one here. If it means a win, he can wear it. Gilbert's a tough kid. Jeffries comes set in a big spot here. That ball is high.
So hitter's
Gilbert
count here.
Works a good hitter's count, 2-1.
Now Jeffries has not given up a walk today, so he's had good command. So I don't know how likely it is that a walk's in the cards.
Hey,
but then again,
how likely was a
maybe that means he's due for one.
2-out rally here. That's right.
So
could be due for a walk.
by the bottom of the Atwater order. Ooh, was that a balk? No, it wasn't.
Was not a balk because the first baseman was, that is an illegal pitch now, an illegal move now in the major leagues.
Right, that's what my confusion was.
So,
You're
yeah.
not allowed to do the first and, or the third and first, I guess.
Takes low.
And not close.
No swing.
3-1, wow.
3-1, so Jeffrey's in a little bit of trouble here.
So
3-1 count.
if these weren't amateurs, would be where they earn their paychecks. But
Gilbert Rodriguez, that's right.
But yeah, I mean, this is the pressure cooker moment here.
I am nervous, and I'm up here in the booth. High for ball four. The Falcons load the bases. Big at bat from Gilbert Rodriguez. The tying run is now in scoring position
with
Victor Tiscarino up to the plate. We could have a great finish to this ball game, folks.
Tiscarino is 0 for 3 today, but he does have a 500 average, so I mean, you could say he's due for one now.
Yeah,
he is due
absolutely.
for his hit. A base hit to the outfield, 2 outs. The runners are going to be going on contact. That could tie the game. So let's just watch and see what happens.
Jeffries out of the windup. That ball is high as the Falcon dugout comes to life. 1-0 count. Victor Tiscarino up in
Coach
a big
is telling
spot.
the third baseman, first baseman to play deep, as all they need to do is just knock the ball down and put a foot on the bag.
Tiscarino fouls that back to the screen. Evens the count, 1-1.
Jeffries is really rearing back some of these pitches.
Yeah, he's back in the windup now. The last couple of hitters, he's been out of the stretch. I think he can get a little bit more oomph on his pitches out of the windup with the bases loaded. 1-0 count. Excuse me, 1-1 count. The pitch.
Ooh.
In for strike 2.
Catcher kind of got handcuffed there, but typically that's going to cost you a call, but not in this case. It was right in there for
1-2.
Tiscarino is really going to have to protect here.
Good eye, ball in the dirt. 2-2.
Yeah, with Jeffries throwing so hard, you don't have very much time at all to decide if it's
Nope.
going to be a strike, a breaking pitch, fastball. So that's a good,
Not at all. That was a great,
good piece of hitting there, or a good piece of not trying to hit.
yeah,
I should say.
good eye. Good eye from Victor. 2-2 pitch. The delivery. Strike 3 called, and that will be the ball game. That was a very borderline pitch. I don't know about that one, folks.
That took the umpire a second, then he rung him up.
That is tough to see. Tough way to end the ball game for the Falcons. So as it stands, the Falcons send the winning, well, the tying run got to second base. The winning run
On first base.
was on first. Great to see the Falcons battle back here against the fireballer Jeffries.
It really did come down to the very end. Zeller had a great game.
Zeller pitched a great game, kept his guys in the ball game. If it weren't for a couple bunt hits there in the top half of the 7th, when they got their extra insurance run, the Falcons would have been sitting great. They would have had the winning run to second base. So I think great job from the Falcons. You can take a lot of confidence in this loss, 3-1 loss. A lot of teams have not fared as well against Jeffries in the league. So a good.
And the beauty of the new format with the league is, they still have a chance to win the season series. I mean, it's going to be an uphill climb a little bit, losing the first one.
Yeah, got to win the next one. Got to win on Friday.
They can, win the next couple games. And
that's right.
Yeah.
So a rough one here for the Falcons. They sure will be scratching their heads a little bit, wondering what else they could have done to get a few runs across. But can't say enough about Dalton Jeffries. I mean, he did it all for the Falcons. 3 for 4 at the plate. Dominant pitching performance. Gave up 2 hits until the last inning there. Gave up a couple more. So 4 hits maybe on the day.
Yeah.
1 run unearned on the error.
Yeah, he ended up giving up 3 hits.
3 hits, unearned run, one, didn't affect his ERA at all.
Had 9 strikeouts, so yeah.
He was very dominant.
Zeller
on the
had a very
night.
good game himself, though. Just a couple bad breaks for the Falcons.
Yeah, the thing that
Throwing
impressed
him
me
out.
the most about Tyler this afternoon was he pitched out of some jams.
Yeah.
You know, a couple leadoff walks.
Right.
I remember loading the bases
Only gave up
with
1
no
run.
outs.
He gave his team a chance to win.
Absolutely.
We saw that with the Falcons able to rally in the
Absolutely.
bottom.
I mean, this Thunder offense is no joke, and you know, he battled back. He battled through some tight innings, some could have been very dangerous innings,
Yeah.
and took care of business. So we are going to bid you farewell here from Fireman Memorial Ballpark in Atwater, California, home of the Falcons. The Falcons and Thunder will meet up again this Friday afternoon from Buhach Colony High School.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in live on Talonvision. We will see you next time. Thanks to Mr. Langley for taking care of us at the camera. See you guys
next
after a
time.
while. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Buck, appreciate it.
Thank you. Now go watch the Giants game.
Great game. Go watch the Giants. Go Giants.